Hey, what's up? I am Sam, and welcome to my Origami Dojo. So today we're going to be turning a strip of paper like this one here into a butterfly, like this one here. Okay, so we're going to begin with a sheet of copy paper, and we're going to take this edge here and fold it up to lie along this top edge here. So we'll take it, fold it over, make sure everything lines up carefully, and then crease sharply. And now what we're going to do is cut out this strip here that's right on the edge of this fold we just made. So we'll take a scissors and cut that out. And if you're using letter size paper, then you're done. You can take the strip and go on to the rest of the model. If you're using A4, let's take this square here and unfold it. Then we'll take this edge here and fold it up to lie along this diagonal crease here. And you don't have to crease all that sharply. In fact, the only crease we need is this one right on the corner here. So let's crease, then unfold, and let's rotate around 180 degrees, and we'll take this bottom corner here and fold it up to that crease we just made. And as you can see, this strip of paper right here is the exact same size as the one we cut off from the letter size paper. And so you can just cut this strip out, and you're done. Okay, so once we have our strip of paper, what we want to do is fold the water bomb base in the center. So let's start by folding it in half. Then let's unfold, rotate, and fold it in half on this side. And now let's unfold and turn over. And what we want to do is take this mountain fold here, the lower half of the mountain fold, and we're going to take it and pivot it over so that it lies along this horizontal mountain fold here. So we'll fold it over, make sure it lines up with that crease there, and then crease, although it might be best to keep my paper on the ground for that. And then crease. And then we'll unfold, and we'll do the same thing on the right. So we'll take this mountain fold here, and we'll just swing it over so that it lies along that horizontal mountain fold. And once it's lined up carefully, all we have to do is crease. And now to make our water bomb base, all we have to do is just bring the two edges in and flatten. And now what we're going to do is take this flap here and fold it up to the top. Then we're going to turn over and take this flap here and fold it down to the bottom. So we end up with this. And now we're going to take this flap here and fold it out to the left, and we want to fold it so that this edge here lines up with the bottom edge of the water bomb base here. So fold that down, crease sharply, unfold, and now what we want to do is take it and fold it down along this edge here. So we'll fold that down there. Then let's open it up and squash it down using the creases we already made. Like so. And now we're going to do the same thing on this side. Let's just fold this down along that edge there. Then let's take this edge here and we're going to fold it up to meet that top edge there. Then let's unfold that, and we're going to open it up and squash it down, and then crease and make sure everything is flat. And let's turn over, and what we're going to do is take this edge here and fold it up so that this edge goes just a little ways past this edge here. So we'll fold that up a bit, and that looks good. How far it goes up doesn't really matter, just so long as everything lines up. This midline here lines up with this edge here. And let's crease. Then let's take this corner here and fold it in so that it's just inside this edge here behind it, like this. And let's do that on the other side, and there are no guidelines for this, and it doesn't matter how neatly you fold, since once you have both of them, what we're going to do is lift up and tuck them inside the water bomb base, or the squash fold. And once you have that done, let's repeat it on this side. And if you'd like, you can fold over like so and mirror the folds, or get the same guidelines, but I mean, if you fold really neatly, no one's going to be able to tell if one wing is going to be bigger than the other. And let's just fold in those corners again. And then let's lift up and tuck it underneath. And we'll turn over top to bottom so we end up with this again. And let's take this here, this mountain fold, and let's just reinforce it on this flap we folded. Then we're going to take it and add in a valley fold that runs from this point here out to this edge here. And again, how big you make it doesn't really matter. It depends on how you want your finished wings to look. And once we have that fold made, let's just flatten on top here. And then let's take this edge here, or this corner here rather. And what we're going to do is fold it up at an angle, and it should line up with this crease here, although the exact amount, again, isn't critical. And once we have that, let's unfold, excuse me, and we're going to reverse fold on the existing crease. And once we've pushed it inside, let's turn over, and we're going to take this corner here, and we're just going to fold it in a little ways. And this is, again, to taste. And that's one wing done, so let's work on the other, and we'll do the exact same thing. We'll just reinforce this mountain fold here, pinch it, fold it down, and flatten. And then we'll fold this corner up here, and we'll unfold and reverse fold. And then we'll just turn over and fold this little flap here inside. So now what we want to do is take it and fold it in half like so. And then what we're going to do is take this mountain fold in the center here, and we're going to fold it up so that it meets this corner here. And it doesn't matter what angle you use. And then once we have that, let's take it and we'll fold the other wing up to meet the wing behind it. And now what we're going to do is take this flap here and we're going to fold it down, or we're going to narrow it by folding it in half. And then we're going to swivel it over. So we'll take this flap here, we're going to lift it up to undo that fold we just made, and then we're going to push this fold down, and as we do it, we're going to fold this paper over, like so. Okay, and then we'll do the same thing on this side. We'll take this edge here and fold it down so it folds in half. And then we'll unfold it, and again we'll swivel fold it by pushing it down and taking this edge and folding it over as far as it'll go. So to open up the wings, all we need to do is fold over on this line from the body here. So we'll fold it over, and it should be like that. And we'll do the same thing on the side. Let's just fold that over and reinforce the creases here, and the paper is a bit thick right towards the top. And now that's the basic shape. Okay, so once we have our butterfly, we want to give its wings some curves, just like in the original example, which I'll pull out real quick for you here. And to do that, what I like to do is hold the corners here, and then just take my finger and push the paper back, and as I do that, just reinforce it and give it a little curve here. And I like to use my finger, or my fingertip in the beginning, and then I just reinforce it by pinching it. And of course you can just do it with your fingernail, which gives you a lot sharper crease in the beginning. It's up to you, whichever way you prefer. And then all you have to do is find the straight edges here, and here, and here, and here, and etc. And so on, and whatever else. And then you just have to do the same thing to them. So let's just do another one here so I can show you the technique again. What I do is just pinch there, and then I just take my fingernail, or my fingertip at first, just to get it going in the way I want it to, in the direction I want it to, and then I just pinch it in, and then I mountain fold it into place. And of course I use my fingernail just to sharpen it out. And I will admit I'm borrowing this technique from Jeremy Schaefer's $1 Ninja Butterfly, and I'll probably put a link in the description or something so that we can still be friends. Anyway, so we'll just keep doing that for the rest of the model here. We'll just And when you're done, what you should have is a butterfly, or a moth, or whatever you want to call it, that looks like this. Hey guys, I am Sam, and on a personally, thank you for watching that last tutorial. If you enjoyed it, well, please feel free to subscribe and check out some of my other tutorials listed here. And if you have any ideas for future tutorials, don't hesitate to leave a comment below or send me a message, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. I am Sam, and I will see you next Tuesday.